Hey everyone, nice to be back. It's been a hot minute. I got a new addition to my inventory that I want to share with y'all. This is a 2021 PJ trailer. This happens to be a dump trailer. It's a 14,000 pound gross vehicle weight rated trailer. This is a 16 footer. I just got this a couple weeks ago. I've only used it like twice. Haven't hauled anything heavy. Hauled about 2 tons of dirt, and that was no problem at all. This is a 2021 16 footer. What I like about this one, just in terms of its looks, is that it's got some black wheels. I think that really adds a really nice touch versus the white wheels. It just makes it look pretty sleek. This one has the Tarp kit, and I hope to get some good use out of it. I've been using this one for a while now. I don't know, about a year, a little over a year. It's been great. I totally recommend. This is a 16 footer, 83 inches wide, another PJ trailer. The reason I went with PJ is because they're just close by. There's a dealer here in Mandan, so it's only a couple miles away, and they service trailers, they sell them, they have all the parts for them. Just the convenience of having a dealer nearby is super convenient. So that's why I went with PJ. I've been very satisfied with the quality of them. I like this design also because it has these cool, these little holes in them. It's the ready rail system, I think they call that. But you can add all kinds of like luggage racks, toolboxes, and then all of those little holes are kind of like little, you know, hooks for your tie downs and stuff like that. So if this is a 3,500 pound, it's got two 3,500 pound axles. So 7,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating. This hauls my tractor and all of its implements flawlessly. There's no issues with the gate whatsoever. It holds the weight, no problem. 2-inch receiver or 2-inch ball, and it's got trailer brakes and all that good stuff. So if y'all are looking for a trailer that's not a dump, if you have a 1025R or similar subcompact tractor, I'd recommend a 16 foot versus a 14. And that's exactly why I went with the 16 footer dump trailer, because I could put my tractor and the loader with an attachment on the back and still fit. So anyway, this is it. Some of you all are interested in buying a dump trailer. I think they're fantastic. This one, I'll just be very transparent with the pricing. This one was $8,950, and I thought that was really reasonable. I thought for a 16 footer 14,000 pound GVWR trailer. I see some selling on Craigslist and other applications like that selling them for, you know, there's one here in the area that's selling for $9,800 and it's used, and I just thought that was just crazy. So after tax, titling, licenses, it came to about $9,800 altogether. So I think that's really valuable information for y'all to know. You can finance it right through the dealer, which is what I did. I bought mine at Extreme Sales here in Bismarck, or here in Mandan actually, which is just the town right next to us across the river. So literally I was in and out of there in 45 minutes. I walked in, I said, hey, I'd like to buy that trailer. They said, okay. I asked about financing options. I got approved in 15 minutes. In 45 minutes, I had the hooked up to the bumper, and I was out of there. So I can't even get a haircut that fast sometimes. So I thought that was really good service. They're not high pressure. You pick what you want, and you're kind of in and out of there. And they got everything you need. So very happy with the service I received. When I first bought it, I thought this is a ton of volume. I thought, wow, this is so much space. Now that I've had it and used it a couple of times, I'm getting used to it, but it really is quite a lot of space. This has the barn doors, and then also the spreader gate, so that has dual function. It comes with ramps, kind of all the standard stuff that a normal trailer, dump trailer, would come with. It's got these little hooks on here, so if you have bungee cords or whatever, you have those little I don't know, tie down points, if you will. It's got a 12,000 pound jack on it, which is really cool. There was one there available with a hydraulic jack. I thought that was cool, but it was only a 14 foot trailer, so that wasn't what I wanted. But This works really good. It's pretty easy to operate. What I like about this, try to turn the camera a little bit. That's got a little pull pin right here, and it's spring activated. So I pull it out and it springs up by itself. But you stick your foot on there, pull the pin and push it down, and it saves you a lot of time in trying to crank that jack. So some other models have you take the pin out and then you have to put it in, then you have to latch it on the other side. This is really cool because it's just spring activated, so there's very little work. I really like that. It's got a Demco coupler on it, which is kind of a newer coupler, I guess. Self-latching, so you don't have to worry about, you know, latching the pin down or whatever. This comes standard. These newer PJ trailers, at least these dump trailers, come with solar units on the top, so it's really cool. It's battery tender, so it's obviously a good brand. I don't know if you can see the indicator very well, but there's a little light that says charging and charged, and it'll tell you. But so this is really cool. I like that. Standard equipment comes with the Interstate battery, Interstate Marine battery, which is, you know, kind of the top of the line batteries. And it's got a little charging indicator over there. That works really good. And then on the other side, over here, there's a 115 volt plug, so you can plug it into your wall outlet or whatever. So anyway, I won't get into the details of that, but pretty standard stuff. Right now I have it propped up with the little safety prop right there. The older trailers used to have them on the side, kind of in here, and it was, I don't know, by design it was a little bit harder to access. So I see on these newer ones they mounted it in the front. Some other brands mount it in the front also. I think that's just kind of a better place for it, really. So glad to see that. Tarp kit works awesome. No complaints about that. I love the Tarp. I've rented trailers before from rental places here locally in town, and they don't have a Tarp kit on it. So you got to buy the mesh tarps from, you know, Menards or wherever, and then use bungee cords to strap them down. And it works good, but boy, it's just convenient having the Tarp kit already there. Not much to really see on this side at all, but this is a 24-inch deck height. It's the Low Pro series. The reason why I went with the Low Pro is because I have a 1025R. Y'all know that. There it is over there. But you know, the lift height of the loader on the front isn't super high, but it's able to clear this. So you can clear it and then dump a load over the top of it. And you know, you kind of have to have a Low Pro trailer if you have one of those subcompact tractors. So this is perfect. This works really well for a 1025R. 28-inch deck height. It's got the stake pocket, so if you wanted to add taller sides to it, you can certainly do that. You can build your own, drill some wood together, and off you go. I got the spare tire with it. I wish, I've seen some other trailers that they mount the spare tire here, or at least on the back and stuff. When you pull this and it's in the mirror, it's hard to see, and that tire sticks out just a little bit more. I don't know how well you can see that with the shadow and stuff, but just a little bit more than the trailer tires and the fender. So it reduces visibility, and it also makes the trailer just a tad wider, which isn't a huge deal, but it would be nice if that was mounted elsewhere, maybe on the front here somewhere. But anyway, some of y'all interested in something like this, this is a really nice unit. Trailer brakes, obviously all the same old stuff. Nothing really to see there, but I do want to talk about my tow unit. This unit is just my standard 2018 5.3 LT. I know I'll probably get a lot of comments. That's not enough truck for a trailer this size, and for the most part you are right. But this is all I have right now. I'd like to get a larger truck in the future, but this is what I got. So this is obviously capable of pulling this. It has no problem doing that. You can't fill it with sand, you can't fill it with dirt, fill it with rock. Obviously that would be too much weight for the truck. But a 1500 series is capable of pulling a trailer of this size. You just can't, you know, fill it up all the way. So, which leads me to my next point. My point here is that because I have a 1500 series truck, I need to learn its capabilities with pulling and hauling and payload and gross vehicle weight ratings, so forth. So one thing I want to point out is, I don't know how well you can see this on camera, but right here it says max load 1,120 kilograms, which is equivalent to 2,469 pounds. That's the tire rating. So often the tires will dictate how much you can haul in terms of payload and how much weight can be on the tires safely. In addition to that, so if you wanted to take that number to like 2,400, basically, I'm going to say 2,400 times 2 is 4,800 pounds. That's how much these tires are capable of handling in weight. Now, just because it's 4,800 pounds doesn't mean you can haul 4,800 pounds. Inside the door jamb, there is a sticker, and it's going to tell you the gross vehicle weight rating as well as the gross axle weight ratings for both the front and the rear. So this is GVWR 7,200 pounds, which means the entire weight of the truck and its payload capacity, including its passengers and luggage and all that kind of stuff. The maximum that you can hold, or that can be supported by this vehicle, is 7,200 pounds. And then it breaks it down by axle. So then you have 3950 and 3950, both on the front and the rear. So just because I add up the two tire ratings, which was 4,800 pounds, I'm still limited to this number, which is 3,950 pounds in terms of the rear axle. So what's my point? My point is that you have to take the lower of those two numbers when you're thinking about your axle weight. And this is particularly important when you're pulling a trailer. So you have to factor in your tongue weight, and the tongue weight here, the maximum tongue weight for this truck is 1,200 pounds. And the way you can find 1,200 pounds is right underneath here. I'm not going to lay down, but underneath the hitch right here, there's a sticker, and you should have one on your tow vehicle too if you have a tow vehicle, but it'll tell you how much the max tongue weight can be, and it's 1,200 pounds for this. There's a hitch rating, there's a tongue weight rating, and these trailers, most trailers I would say, are designed, if they're designed well, are designed to balance at 12 or from 10 to 15% tongue weight. So if you're going to take the axle weight, that tongue weight transfers to that rear axle to some degree, and also transfers to the gross vehicle weight rating of the truck. So you have to factor that tongue weight in there. So this trailer weighs, I think it's like 4,800 pounds. I wish I could look, I should verify that. But let's say it weighs 4,800 pounds. 10% of that would be 480 pounds. So that's roughly what's sitting on the tongue. We'll just say as a rough figure. These aren't real actual figures. I'll have to calculate that myself. But my point is, with all of this, with all of these gross vehicle weight ratings, axle weight ratings, tongue weight, there's even gross combined vehicle weight ratings. These are all limitations that have been designed from the factory so that you can operate safely. So I have this truck, doesn't mean I can fully load the trailer, obviously, because I'm going to be over these weight ratings, and it's going to be unsafe if I do so. My point is that if you are looking to have a unit or a setup just like this, you have to be within the limitations. If you get into an accident and all of a sudden you're looking for insurance to pay your claim, and they find out from the police report that you were over the weight ratings of the vehicle, you were operating unsafely, they may not cover that. Likewise, if you injure somebody or what have you because you were operating unsafely because you exceeded these weight rating limits, that attorney is going to throw the book at you. So I'm not saying this to scare anybody, I'm just saying this to be realistic. I was forced to think about these things because I have a tow unit that is maybe under capable. It is capable, but not to the full capacity of what I can put in the trailer. So you have to learn these limitations in order to operate safely. Maybe I'll have more information on that in the future, but this is just the general point that I'm trying to make. So I don't know how well you can see this. I just installed these not long ago. These are Helwig helper springs. This does not change any of the weight capacity ratings that come factory for this vehicle. But what it does do is it does help the squat. Now that I have this trailer hooked up, this does not squat. It levels out almost perfectly right now. Maybe it's just a little bit high in the back still. I don't have anything inside the trailer, obviously. But you can adjust those helper springs just to help level out the truck, reduce the squat. Doesn't mean you can haul more legally. Technically, yeah, you probably could because your suspension is more stiff. But it doesn't mean you can legally do that. So just keep that in mind also. But those do really help with leveling out the truck and its handling. And so anyway, if you all have a 1500 series truck, I might recommend those Helwig helper springs. There's other brands that offer that too, but I bought that kit for like 300 bucks, and it really helps the handling of the truck. So yeah, that's all I got for now. Just wanted to mention my trailer. Hopefully you all find this information helpful. Like, subscribe, and keep watching. Hey, if y'all got some good information on gross vehicle weight ratings and safe trailering and those types of information, please share it with us. I beg of it. This channel is all about learning from one another and just trying to share our information. So if y'all, you guys might be experts, or some of you guys may be more well-versed than I am, please share it with the viewers. We just want to learn, so please do. Thank you. Fits like a glove. This is why I need a 16 footer.